I'm Eric, and no one's ever played this game like me before. I hate those crazy religious zealot types.
I have to bring my Bible.
You're like, oh, hallelujah, this is gonna be great.
This one will mean a lot to me.
Eric, go inside.
Oh my God, where are the wheels? Oh, oh, cute, we're like mini people.
I'm Eric, I'm 27, even though I don't look a day over 18, and I'm from New York. I'm an assistant in like an advertising marketing sort of office. Is that really all that exciting? I make photocopies and like file things, like it's not that exciting. So it looks like I'm gonna be America's player. Welcome to reality TV's first alliance of 10 million. I couldn't be more excited. We're gonna pull off reality TV history. We're gonna win this thing. I'm gonna do this for the online bloggers, the live feed watchers, and everyone sitting on their couch who's saying like, what a bunch of idiots. You guys are in full control of my destiny in this house. You're gonna be able to tell me who to vote for, who the target for nomination. Your wish is my command. I'm here to give you guys what you want. I hope America realizes this is a chance for us to be the stars of this show and send everybody else packing. If I lose to you, this will be the most demeaning moment of my life. I am the quintessential Big Brother player. I got the brains, I got the cutthroat skills. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna bring it home, America.
Eric, you are safe.
Thank you. All right, America, this is my first assignment right here. Oh boy, here we go. Oh my God. All right, America wants you to reveal your soft side to a fellow housemate. In order to accomplish this task, you will need to make up a traumatic story from your past and tell it to the house guest that America has chosen for you. Who is it? Okay, drum roll. Okay, here we go. Oh, Hale. This is not bad at all. I like where we're going with this, America. I feel total relief. This is gonna be a cakewalk.
Can I maybe grab you for a few minutes?
What was that?
Can I maybe grab you for a few minutes? Thank you. I'll be up in 2 seconds.
I'm a contact wearer. I took contact, Visine, whatever eye solutions there were, sprayed them all in my eyes, got things watering a little bit, got things a little red, and had the sniffling and everything.
Hey, yeah, I hate to do it to you. I want to like get some of this out of my system once and for all. And you're the only one I really like talk to about it. So if you don't mind,
Eric, I know when something's bothering you.
Yeah, well,
I could tell yesterday you were quiet.
Like, back in like the end of high school, I had a girlfriend who doesn't remind me of Danielle at all, but she was a similar type to Danielle or whatever. She like had like a serious like eating disorder, like a serious problem.
But her own slop affected you.
The situation didn't really happen. You know, after I had a few teardrops, I thought, you know, okay, good, but not good enough. Got to carry it on for a few more minutes.
Because she wasn't going to talk to me, and I was the only person in her life that she ever possibly would talk with. Your girlfriend of 2 years, and you like broke up like at a dinner, you know, with like your high school sweetheart who you're married to for 20. Like, please, like, call one of these places and get better.
Eric, he's a very sensitive guy and takes things to heart. He cares too much where it starts to affect him, and it's sweet.
This is fantastic, America. Bravo to us. I think this was a job well done. And I look forward to working with you more in the future.
Okay, before we get started, I want to make sure Eric is here with us in spirit. Eric has watched every single season of Big Brother. I can't imagine a person more than Eric who really wants to be there.
I'm Eric, and no one's ever played this game like me before.
He's almost a historian on the show. He could tell you every contestant from every year and what they did and didn't do. And he has plotted this out in his mind for 8 years. He belongs there.
I'm Eric, I'm 27.
I think the girls in the house are really going to like Eric. He's a charming, charismatic guy.
I'm an assistant in like an advertising marketing sort of office. Is that really all that exciting?
We have a twist just for you, because for the first time in Big Brother history, one of our house guests is called America's Player.
If Eric were made America's Player, it would definitely rattle any sort of preconceived plan. And quite honestly, literally being Eric's big brother, I'm hopeful that there's no revelation that Eric is America's Player tonight.
It's time to meet America's Player.
So it looks like I'm going to be America's Player. Welcome to reality TV's first alliance of 10 million.
My reaction's a little mixed. He's such a fan, and he has the strategy, all laid out, and now we're a little concerned that, he's not necessarily going to get to do everything he wants.
We're going to win this thing, and I'm going to do this.
Come on, do it with America!
But I think that he's going to roll with America's Player, and I think that he's going to have the advantage of having America behind him.
I think he knows the game well enough that I don't think it's going to throw him. I actually think it's going to excite him. I hope America supports Eric, and let's hope that come this September, he's got $500,000. America's Player.
I've been laying low until I kind of find out the direction America wants to take it. I really wasn't committing my vote either way. There's only really one pro to keeping Carol in this house, and that is that she's a weak player. There's 13 sharks in this house, and then there's one Carol. The reasons I'd want to keep Amber: she's a really down-to-earth girl. I think that Amber would certainly be someone I could forge a genuine relationship and bond with moving forward in this game. Nice choice, America. America, we vote to evict Carol.
Carol, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Very curious to see what this has to say. Who should Eric try to get nominated for eviction? I'm excited to see who America wants out of here. I also think that'll give some insight into maybe some of the things America is getting to see that I am not. Oh man, America wants me to target Jessica. Honestly, the thought never even crossed my mind for a millisecond. It's very interesting. Very interesting. She's certainly someone that I wouldn't be targeting. I'm in the spirit of anything you throw my way. I want to be the best America's Player possible.
What's going on?
I wanted to talk to you about Jessica. I had this weird, sort of vibe from her today. I don't know why. I really had thought she was fairly down to earth, but something just gave me the impression today that she was definitely totally up to something, and she's just trying to play the oh, I'm so stupid and I talk to the sun and I'm retarded, so people just glance by it. And I have this whole theory. It all stems from Carol. I think she hated Carol, and then she played it off like there's no big deal, nothing between them, whatever.
Because Carol told me that before she left too. She's like, Jessica's gonna have it out for you because she wants to be the hot chick. And I'm like, what?
She is up to a lot more than she's letting on to.
I was surprised to hear that. I definitely am gonna think about it a lot before I actually make any sort of decision.
I'm staying, so I don't want them to be mad at me. Who cares if she's mad at you? That's what she didn't do. I mean, she's not really in control of anything as far as I can tell.
I felt like it went really well. That was America's directive to me, and, I put my best foot forward,
Eric, you are safe.
I hope America America has something fun in store for me tonight. I was happy to have the sensitive moment with Kale last week.
She wasn't going to talk to me, and I was the only person in her life that she ever possibly would talk to.
Let's see what we got. Oh, dear God. In order to accomplish this task, you will need to sleepwalk and climb into the bed of the house guest America has chosen for you. Who is it? Joe. Thank you so much, America. This won't be awkward at all. So in order to accomplish this next task, I'm gonna have to jump into bed with Joe in the middle of the night and stay there until he throws me out. I slept-walked my way into his bed, nuzzled up onto his leg, although that sounds terrible. He was in some sort of a happy dreamland. It was beyond, as the house likes to say, awkward. I can only do so much as I dangle half on him and half off. I went for it, you know. If I waited for him to throw me out of bed, I may have been there the rest of the season, honestly.
Do you sleep, do anything?
Sleep, do anything?
Yeah. I didn't have my glasses on, so I was able to tell.
I don't even know where you go with this. This sounds fishy already.
Yeah, well, it was a little bit. Like sleeping, and like, you know, like how a cat rubs your leg?
Yeah.
They were doing that to my legs.
And why would this be me?
Because it was a dark-haired person.
As far as I know, nothing like that transpired, so.
Okay.
Nah, not me.
Okay, let's go.
So, America, we weren't able to get Jessica up as one of our first nominees, but since someone will be coming off with the power of veto, I'm going to try and get her up there as a replacement.
Run down who you think I should put up.
Well, I have one or two ideas that are a little more offbeat. I don't know if you'll really go with, but I'll at least throw them out. Let's talk about Jessica for a second.
I'm not putting her up. She's useless.
I know.
For this point.
I mean, I personally feel pretty good about her, but I was wondering if it was worth using her as a pawn, because I think... Well, that's what I wanted to be sure of. I was just thinking as a pawn that she would probably work because she's in good standing
I don't
with
want her to go.
Well, I don't either, obviously. I mean, that seems pretty clear.
I'm gonna dump you on this hand.
Oh, thank you. Really appreciate that.
Which of the two nominees do you want Eric to get evicted from the Big Brother house? All right, America, let's see what you got. All right, Joe. Thank you, America, thank you. This is gonna be a slam dunk.
Joe, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Hey, Joe, it's me, Eric, and I got some news for you. I'm the twist in the BB house this year. That's right, I'm America's player, and each week, America is giving me 3 directives that I need to complete in the Big Brother house. From getting people evicted, to getting people nominated, to crawling into bed with my fellow house guests. Sorry I couldn't tell you earlier. Guess it wasn't your imagination after all. In any event, You're a great guy, Joe, and you're leaving earlier than you should. Best wishes moving forward, my man.
Oh, wow.
In high school, I used to wrestle guys and would win a lot.
Jen, you want to fight?
Sure.
Okay.
I might hurt you. So I'm not quite sure how the wrestling match started. I think Eric wanted to fight, and somehow it turned into wrestling. Wait, I'm wearing too many clothes.
Oh, great. Want me to take my pants off?
1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
Oh, he charges him. Oh, it's up.
Her hair has come down, folks. So has her pants. He grabs butt cheeks.
Went for the Super Body Slam Deluxe. And all of a sudden, there was this competitive side of Jen that I wasn't ready for. And she started, taking it to me. I could have taken her out if I wanted to.
1, 2, 3.
It's over.
I pinned Eric and I won, and that's all there is to it.
Looks like another task from America right here. Who should Eric get nominated for eviction? If I see Kale or Jen on there, I will laugh my butt off. This will be the easiest check mark I've had yet. Let's hope it's an easy one. Jen. Oh my God, this is the best day ever.
Let's get Kale out of here this week. Because she was the one campaigning against me.
Jen has the guys by the more than Kale does.
I was thinking Kale and Zach, but if I put Kale and Zach...
No, then Zach will go home.
I knew how to appeal to Dick's sensibilities.
I know that right now you're wavering on it, but there are indisputable facts about Jen. Jen put up you against your daughter with the intention of sending one of you home. The tendency is to overlook the obvious. There were only 2 people in the entire house that were openly campaigning to get you out and who put you up against your daughter, and it was Kale and Jen. They want you out of this house, so get one of the 2 of them out.
Eric, you've been really, really a good help to me in a lot of different areas in this game.
I don't know if it's gonna work, guys, but I'm feeling pretty good about where we stand.
Eric, you're safe.
I'm ready for my next task from America. In order for you to accomplish your next task, you must covertly vandalize the personal property of the house guest America has chosen for you. Who is it? All right. Jen. I'm tickled pink, and it really makes me quite pleased to know that America hates Jen as much as the rest of us in the house.
Ew, who put mustard all over my thing?
What?
I have no clue.
Who's in 2nd grade? I didn't really think it was that big of a deal. It was just like, kind of like, are you serious? Like, I don't understand why anyone would do that. It's retarded. Kale, do you know who's in 2nd grade?
Huh?
It was on my pillow like that.
It's on the bed, too.
Oh.
Just now? Did you sleep like that?
Well, no. So the only people who've been through here is like Dick and Danielle.
She's in the shower.
And she wasn't.
Oh.
Was it you, Jamaica?
No, I don't know because I'm in my room. It's not even like I saw anybody go in there and during this time frame, so I don't know.
I'm sure someone tried to think it was funny.
Mike, did you go in her room and take the mustard and go shh?
Certainly not.
Oh, okay. Will you grab that plastic bag right by our bottom of our
How
drawers
did you
too?
sleep with that thing and not get it all over you?
Because it just happened within 10 minutes. When I
No
walked.
way, really?
Yeah.
How's that possible? You've only been awake for like 20 minutes.
10 minutes after
Could have
that.
at least had the decency to use ketchup.
Well, at least I didn't waste the ketchup.
If anyone ever puts mustard on anything of mine, I will beat the living.
Well, here's the clincher, is that the mustard came from the storage room because this one is still factory sealed.
Oh, Dustin!
Oh, so there's still a missing.
I think we should hold an investigation. Mission accomplished. Mustard on Jen's pillow, and I'm feeling good about it. All right, let's see what you got for me, America. Who should Eric get evicted from the Big Brother house? Kale. All right, guys. If the vote were to happen right this second, Mike will be leaving on a 9-0 vote. But if America wants Kale out of the house, I will send her packing.
I think we might want to reevaluate our choice for this week.
I want to get rid of Mike.
You know, she was the original target. And I don't think she's expended her moves in this game. I think she has a couple of more plays that she can make. I think there should be at least a discussion. And then if that's the conclusion, that's the conclusion, you know?
Talking pros and cons of Mike or Kale.
If Mike leaves this week, Kale might be here for a long time. And should we just send her home and be done with it?
You got to look at it from all sides, and
Oh, no,
I
that's
totally
what we're doing.
understand what you're saying.
I'm not arguing
Absolutely.
one side.
Yeah.
Let me clarify this. Just, I like to boil down both sides in detail. That's the way I like to analyze things. I am not stating that I want one or the other to happen. I am playing. I'm playing devil's advocate entirely, and I'm saying let's hash out both full sides. I am more than happy for either of them to go home, and I am more than happy to try and use whoever stays as much to our benefit as possible. I am saying let's just factually state what's going on with each of them.
Hey guys.
Hey. Hale did sell out all of her people. She is a far more aggressive and active player than Mike will ever be. Let's take out the better, more active player now and let Mike float around being the whole time. And Mike has nothing to offer.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hello.
Come on down.
And since you just came in here, Eric made a very, very good point that Mike is just kind of floundering around and that Kale is the real manipulator.
She was the initial target, and she's the one who's playing actively, and I just don't want anyone to say, okay,
You know what?
whatever,
She
and
has
just let
many
her
moves, but who does she
off.
have to move with?
Jen?
Zach, and Nick, potentially.
And she could pull them together, trust me, in the drop of a hat.
I know how Kale can harm us. I don't know how Mike can. I'm trying for you guys. I'm trying to get Kale out of this house. I guess we're only gonna find out if I was successful if Kale walks out the door.
All right, I'm going to say this, and I'm just going to throw it out there, and I'm telling you, and I'm not going to go back on my word. I plan to vote Mike out. I have trust in myself, and I believe in myself that Kale is putty in my hands.
Mike's just too, God, he's just too, you just don't know with him.
Kale was also the one that was campaigning outwardly and aggressively to get me out of here, and she could do that to any one of us at any time.
Mike, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Can you teach us some dance moves?
No. Because.
On a slow dance?
No.
Waltz?
I don't know how, do you?
Jessica and I are playful with one another, and I am, in fact, starting to see a bond between myself and Jessica. I'm going to just flip you, all right?
Yes.
And you're just going to roll over my arm.
I was scared because I wasn't quite sure if Eric knew what he was talking about.
1, 2. Okay, that was a little botched. We got the idea. Yeah, that's much better. There you go.
I feel that I'm becoming closer and closer every day with Eric. We both have a lot of fun with each other. So we're just enjoying our time in the house together. Eric, you are safe.
All right, here we go. Which catchphrase would America like for you to start in the Big Brother house? Okay? I'd do that for $1. All right, fair enough. To complete the task, I need to get a minimum of 3 different people on 5 different days to say the catchphrase in the next week. You think I could fit in the pillowcase?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'd do that for $1.
Take the pillow
You're a
and beat him.
contortionist, so...
You can get smaller than that.
Here you go.
I'd do that for $1.
Look out! He's gonna get the corner.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, up.
He looks like trash.
I'd do that for $1. Let's go.
What the hell are you doing, you freak?
Thought I'd rest while I was here. Okay, so I came up with an idea. I'm so sick of Amber and her ridiculous expressions and how she beats them to death. And so what I decided was that I would just concoct an expression that had no meaning whatsoever, and I would just start saying it repeatedly until other people started saying it, and I will say it so many times with the idea of illustrating what it is like for the rest of us to live in the house. So I've decided that expression is I'd do that for $1. When anyone says any sort of thing that can be even the vaguest innuendo, I'm just going to follow it up with, I'd do that for $1. And I think that you should do the same thing.
I'm totally on board.
I've already planted the seed, but I'm going to take it to a whole other level.
I'm going to adamantly state this is a new catchphrase, and I'm going to say it after every sentence that everybody says for the rest of the night.
What the heck? You gotta shower that bad?
I'd do that for $1.
Jump into the pool with all your clothes on.
He would do it for $1.
I'd do that for $1.
Oh, wait. Let me get out there.
He owned up.
And I'd do that for $1. There's only room for one Casanova here in the BB house.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm ready to see Nick leave. I frankly don't want him here at all. My relationship with Nick has never been better than it's been this week because I know he's going home. So, shockingly enough, it's going to be the 5'7" Jew from New York. It's not going to be the 6'5" pro athlete from Minnesota that wins it this time around. You're going home, and I'm well on my way to winning. So, enjoy your last days in the house. All right. Who does America want Eric to get evicted from the Big Brother house? Let's see. Kale. Well, what can I say, America? I am disappointed to see that you don't value my strategic input, but I'm gonna do my best for you guys. Another challenging week for me, but you know, you're keeping me on my toes, America, so let's see what happens.
just gonna point out, I can't stand Kale.
Me too.
I hate her. I don't trust her at all. I don't think that she's anywhere near as out of it as people think that she is. I think that she's fully aware of what she's doing. I think she's letting people think she's defeated, and I think she's up to plenty of things. I think she's obnoxious, boring, old, liar. I hate her. I'd like to see her leave as soon as possible. And if we all can't stand someone, then let's just make sure that they're no longer with us soon, because I can't stand her.
Okay, so we're having a discussion about...
I'll open it up and say the following. Let's just look at all sides of everything. Let me just name some pros as to why it would be good to see Kale leave. We hate her. We hate her.
Okay, we hate her.
We hate her.
Right.
We don't want to give her a free pass because she's a sack of doo-doo. Doo-doo? Don't be fooled. We saw the true Kale about 5 minutes into being here when she smoked everyone on the mushroom. Kale does need to be dealt with, and she is still a threat.
Right.
I just don't want to see him getting really comfortable sitting week after week where it's not affecting Kale like it did in the first week. So the shock of it is over, and you need to start acting on it.
Right.
Nick, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
I was not sad to see Nick go. He thought he could be all bros and good with the guys, and that he'd be flirting his way with the girls, so he'd be on good standing with the girls. I actually am the one who is doing that, and there really wasn't room for two of us in the house. Hey, Nick, man, if you're watching this, it looks like things didn't go your way this week. I'm sorry to see you go. Just a little FYI on the way out the door. That vote for Kale last week that everyone thought you cast, well, sorry to say, it was actually me. And why? Because I'm the twist in the BB house this summer. That's right, I'm America's player, and each week, America is giving me 3 tasks that I need to complete. From who to get nominated, to who to get evicted, to even squirting mustard on someone's pillowcase. Hey, what can I tell you, man? All in a day's work. Have a good one.
What does that say? Makes us liars. Who knows? That's.
We look up and there's a banner that says, "We love Nick," and then it says, "Amber and Eric are liars." It's like the worst word possible you could ever use for me. I can't even lie. I can't even try to lie. If I lie, or if I even try to, I can't. Like, the words can't come out if it's a lie. And just to see that, my name involved with the word liar, just like, why would someone say that?
People saw the banner. It's gonna hurt my place in the game. I am America's player. It's top secret, and I want to keep it hush-hush. Nobody can find out. People are idiots, and they're gonna believe nonsense. It's probably Nick's mom that sent the banner. I'm angry about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone did. The first thing that it said was, "We love Nick." The next 2 names that appeared on the banner were Eric and Amber are liars. That's kind of when the light went on and everything fell into place and everything made a lot more sense to me.
Doesn't matter. I have not uttered a single word. I'm saying one word of dishonesty in the entire house.
This means the world to me, and I will be devastated if something that's entirely out of my control results in my leaving.
It's okay, Aaron. Really, it is.
I could on this. I'm furious.
I know, Aaron.
Was that she came up to you and was sad because of how much she loved her boyfriend and how bad she felt?
Give her more fuel, baby. Just
about
go.
liking
Go.
Nick.
Give her more fuel.
Jen, what did Danielle's relationships have to do with you, Jen? Leave Danielle out of it. She never did anything to you, so leave her relationships out of it. You don't know anything about her relationships. Let her hang in peace.
I don't know why Eric stuck up for me all of a sudden
You don't know anything about it. It means nothing to you. You have nothing to do with her relationships.
It was nice.
No. February of God. I'm thrilled. Jan, it could have just been Jan 1 week. Before we start throwing around conspiracy theories.
I didn't know. She brought it up to me. She just said,
Well, she said the same thing to us. And we were like, okay. And then she questioned Amber about it. So, do you really think Amber would do 2 weeks in a row? Doesn't seem like her.
no, she's too.
I can't imagine for a second that Jessica was the one who did it. That doesn't make any sense.
No, nothing, no, and I don't believe that for a minute.
Dustin didn't vote this week, so it couldn't be him. You didn't vote last week, so it couldn't be you. Thankfully, I'm out of consideration because everyone knows I was the one who most vocally wanted him gone, so clearly I voted him out. Well,
We just need a minute.
yeah. So, I must say, I feel like you've been looking at me funny.
No. I'm really torn right now. There's a lot of stuff I could tell you, and I want to. Did you make that vote?
No.
You swear?
Yes, I swear. Why would I make the vote?
Yes.
I wanted Nick out of the house more than anybody.
I know.
Why would I do that? He would have come after me. I would have been the one up on the block if Nick stayed.
They could be feeding me a bunch of...
Danielle or Dick?
Dick. You can't say anything. They think that you did it last week to make Nick look like he was the bad guy. And then this week, you did it to make Danielle look like she did it. And you're an alliance with Kale. If they win, the power of veto, you're going up.
I am absolutely livid at the plan that Dick and Danielle think that they're concocting. I have been nothing but decent to them in this house, and this is how they repay me. Dick and Danielle, all you've done is secured your fate leaving this house 2 weeks earlier than you were going to. So bring it on.
You cannot say anything, because then they won't tell me anything anymore. Don't. Eric, don't say anything.
All right, let's see what we got. Which house guests do you want Eric to get nominated? Well, I'm hoping to see Jen inside of that envelope, and if not Jen, then Kale, and take one of them out of this game once and for all. Okay. Jen. Thank goodness. This is the correct nomination. I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled that you have made this selection. Thank you very much.
Paranoia just breathes so much in this house.
Those votes came from somewhere. And discounting those votes, nothing in this house happens as an accident. Nothing does.
Just been, you know, Nick and Jen and people of that nature.
You don't believe that Jen would vote against Kale? Whatsoever. She hasn't in the past. It was automatically assumed that it was Nick. Then the next week, it's not Nick again. Nick told me it wasn't his vote before he left.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, for a fact, 100%. I do not discount it. I do not believe that he's going to lie to me about that.
I just think that casting doubt over everyone this early is kind of rough. I just think if you start doing that, then you're creating a scenario where you're eating your own when there's clear and present danger and obvious targets.
Why are you so quick to discount the fact that there is a leak in the group? It can't be swept under the rug 2 weeks in a row. You're way smarter than that, Eric.
I'm not sweeping it under the rug. I'm saying
You are sweeping it under the rug. You absolutely
No,
positively
no,
are. You're telling me right
no,
now.
you're clearly not listening. I'm not laying blame on the people that I believe didn't do it. And I think that it was a combination of Nick, Jen, or a phantom one-time thing.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Why is it ridiculous to you that you're stated? Why is it ridiculous to you that
No,
you're
you know what's
stated enemy?
ridiculous is pissing me off, because what's happening right now, okay, is what you're saying is that Nick and Jen were working together, that Jen blamed Nick the first week, and then you're telling me that Nick worked something out with Jen, that it's the second week? Something...
Dick, trust me. You don't
Eric?
You don't want to go there.
No, I don't. Why not?
No, because it's going to shine a light on you that you don't want to cast.
The light's been shined on me, and I don't...
Your own
okay?
actions. Do your own actions.
Hey.
Don't stand
So
up
what?
and
So what? I'm man, and I stand up and I say what I mean.
So don't tell people that are aligned.
I haven't told anybody anything. I have not
anything.
speculated on one person in here.
Then why are you
Because this is...
Oh, you
Dude.
actually have. You did and did to me.
No, I didn't, you
Yes.
lying... You did last night.
No, that's completely... You approached me. You...
Eric, you... Liar.
No. Why are you angry about it? You
This
can
is
shout all
wrong,
you want.
this
It
is
doesn't make your
wrong.
point any more valid. Sorry, buddy. That's not the way it works
No,
around here.
and you're sitting here saying that I'm the one that's going off speculating about all this stuff, and it's not true.
Well, actually,
I'm
it is
saying
true.
that something's wrong. I'm not pointing out anyone in the group, not one
Now,
person.
everyone, not one person. You're pointing out everyone, and you won't say that your stated enemy could be the person who did it or the person who left.
No, I'm saying that 2 weeks in a row, there's something wrong 2 weeks in a row.
No,
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Don't ever yell at me again.
I'll yell at you as much as I want to.
And you'll be marching your way out.
Okay, you gonna do it?
No, I'm not gonna do it because I'm actually loyal to the people I'm playing the game with.
Then why, when I'm sitting here trying to talk to you, is everything getting turned around
That
back
wasn't
on
the
me?
question, because you can't
No,
shine
it
spotlight
was.
on everyone else and
It
not
turned
be
it
on
turned in
yourself
2
as
seconds,
well.
Stu. It could be you.
No, that's not.
That's exactly what you
Did
said.
I ever say it could be him? I said you're discounting people, and I want to know why you're discounting and shining lights on people that have done nothing but stood up for you and been trustworthy to you.
I have said from the beginning that something's going on with the vote.
I'm saying by casting a light over everyone, you're doing a disservice to us. We are not in a place we should be eating our own. Eric. Thanks, Danielle. Danielle, you gotta get it lower.
The Dick Danielle family reunion tour is in full effect. I have caught wind of plans to go after me.
If they win the power of veto, you're going up.
There will be 7 votes cast this week, and I will need to secure 4 to stay inside the Big Brother house.
There's a good chance it's going to be me on the block.
Why?
Because they're blaming the last 2 votes on Eric. They think Eric got Nick out of the house because he saw that he was such a great alliance and he's been after Nick the whole time and a liar.
Let me ask you, Jessica, do you believe any of this?
I don't, like, I can't even look them in the eyes.
Yeah.
I can't.
So they don't want Jen gone this week?
No. They want Eric. They'll have Dick's vote. They plan to have Zach's vote. Mine, they want. And then they plan to use the power veto on Jen, and that would secure her vote. And they think I'm going to vote on their side, but I'm not. There's no way. Do you want me to pretend I'm going along with their 100%?
Well, obviously...
Or just say, you know, I don't know.
No, you need to go along with it 100%.
Dude, they're in for a rude awakening.
And do you want to know what? They think they're playing us. We're 15 steps ahead of them, and I'm glad that they're so proud of themselves and think that they're so sly, because they're not.
Jessica, I appreciate your honesty about
Yeah,
this.
Jessica, it took a lot for you to...
Yeah.
The game officially really went underway.
Yeah.
So the 5 of us, we need to stick together.
Okay. In order to complete your next task, you must convince the house guest America has chosen for you that you will take them to the final 2. Oh, no. All right. Oh, thank God. Jessica. There's no one I'd rather be sitting against in the final two, so I think it'll be pretty easy.
Whether anyone wanted it or not, you guys, we are all at war with Dick and Danielle and Jen at this point.
She said that you're not going to be undermined by a 21-year-old or whatever.
I don't know even where she's coming up with that.
On one hand, I'm like, Eric wouldn't lie to me, but on the other hand, I'm like, why does she keep doing this? This has nothing for her to gain out of it.
No, it does.
What?
If the five of us are in control of the game, she's out. Of course, the way I was envisioning it is if the five of us were in the end. Of course, I was envisioning me and Jamaica taking them out, and
Oh, so you have these planned out, okay.
yes, for you and I to win. Does that sound so bad?
No.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You're the one who's being all weird.
I am? Jessica most certainly is my number one. She is going to go to the end with me, and I was absolutely thrilled that America selected her.
Let's go see it first, beer.
Okay.
Why would you lie to me like you did?
I haven't lied to you.
Yes, you have. You lied. There's time and time again, Eric. You lied. You're playing against the group. You're watching Kale and Jen and me and Danielle go at it while you sit on the sidelines with a beer and popcorn, safe. You wanted Nick out from day two.
I did want Nick out.
Yes, you did, and you set him up all the way from the beginning, all the way through last week.
My goal is to get Nick out, not everybody else.
You're outed. You're totally outed. You were the one that blamed everything that you were doing on Nick. Nick was not playing both sides. You were playing both sides. No, it's true. It's not fine. It's true. You had a deal going with Jen. You got a deal going with Kale.
Dick, go and plead your case to everyone in the house and let them make the decision.
That's right. They will.
They will.
Absolutely.
Go have Danielle put me
It's already done.
Tell them everything that's
Done deal. Done
Okay.
deal.
I'm happy.
Now you do your magic and you persuade anyone and everyone as you possibly can. You're going up, bitch.
I'm happy to hear it. I have never wronged you. I've never wronged any of them.
Eric,
say this to
don't
me.
you sit here in front of me and say that, you lying sack of... You could say it to anybody else. I know the truth, you liar. I've heard enough of your over the last 4 weeks. I'm full to here with your... You set Nick up like a bowling pin because you wanted him out of here.
If you wanted him here, you could have voted for him to stay here.
And I should have. That was my biggest mistake, was
I guess
letting
so.
you convince me and convince the rest of the people that he was the threat when he
I
was
guess
no
so.
threat. You were the threat.
I guess so.
Every single thing you were saying he was doing, it was you.
That's fine.
You told me that Jen told you that Nick was the vote. Liar.
I'm not going to sit here and fight at you.
No, you're just going to sit there and shake like a leaf. You're going up, bitch.
Danielle, you're allowing him to make a very bad decision. I'm just telling you. He is you are
I'm
gonna
not
let
making
him
her make
have you
any
make
decision.
A very bad decision.
She is a very smart girl, all on her own. She needs no help from me. She's made that very clear by not even talking to me for 5 of the last 7 years. I might be an but I'm not a liar. You're the liar.
You most certainly aren't. You got one thing right in this conversation.
No, 2, liar.
So?
Basically, when you have an enemy standing in front of you, you know that they're your enemy. You know that they're against you, and you know that they're against every one of you in your group. I was closest to Nick out of anyone in this house, and I know for 100% fact that he was falsely accused and he was set up. And with all of that said, I'm sorry, but Eric, I choose to nominate you.
This veto meeting is adjourned.
It's a desperation move. They're trying to bury the player that they think is the best player and the biggest threat to them. It's gonna blow up in their face. Dick and Danielle, they are buried dead in this game. Naturally, nobody ever wants to be sitting on that seat. Being up against Kale is a lot easier than being up against a lot of other people. Kale has no power left in this game. My safety in this game is in the hands of Jamaica, Jessica, Amber, and Dustin.
She told me one of the worst stories I've ever heard about her background, and at any time, if she starts to play this self-righteous thing, I will sink her dead and tell everyone the story she told me, and it will be the end of her, and her God-loving friends will send her right out. She told me one of just the most appalling tales. I'm not even going to repeat it now, because why even betray a trust? Why bring this out?
Something you did that was so horrible that it would totally discredit you once and for all in this house, that everyone would change their opinion about you forever and would want you out the next day. He never told me what it was because he was going to keep it to himself until the right time. So... He's a little weasel. He's a sneak. He made me feel like I could totally trust him 100% completely. I've never lied to you. When I've been annoyed with you or anything else, we've talked. I want to seal the deal and make sure he's gone.
Eric, can I say something real quick? I just want you to know, had I not sworn on my daughter's life to vote you in this week, I would be voting you out for the simple fact that how dare you use something against me that I told you about my boyfriend that I lied about to make me look bad, and tell Dick that you're going to keep it in your back pocket to hold against me so this house doesn't look at me the same, when you know damn well what I told you in confidence because I trusted you and you're going to use it against me. A lie that I said to my boyfriend when I was on drugs. Are you kidding me? How dare you? What kind of person are you? I didn't tell you those for you to go and blab around the house to use against me. That's so sick, dude. That's twisted. And I know it's twisted what I lied to my boyfriend about, and if you want to go and tell the house right now, then go and say it. Say it to everybody right now, because everybody's down here right now. I made a big mistake, and I hurt the person I love so much, and you have the nerve to use it against me and say you're going to leave it your way. You're going to just bring it out whenever and tell everybody now what I did. You know what? I haven't lied once in this house, not one time to anybody in this house. And you're gonna hold one thing of my personal life against me? How dare you? How dare you, dude? You have balls. You're a devil in disguise is what you are. You're so lucky you're so lucky that I swore on my daughter's life because I don't want to give you that vote. You got Nick out of here. You set him up. You're a piece of... And you're going home. I hate you. You're so up, dude. Nick is home with his family, but you should be here with us because he's a good person. He should be in the good person's group, not you. You made him look like he was doing everything wrong when it was you. That felt so good. Thank you, God.
Eric, what would you like to say?
I came here on day one thinking I was going to meet 13 strangers who were standing in my way of winning this game. And that notion didn't last long once I had the chance to meet you guys. I had some rough times this week, and you all collectively got me through it. I hope that I get to stay and continue to build these bonds and work on bonds that need repair. It means a lot to me.
Thank you both.
I happily vote to evict that weasel, Eric.
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 House guests, just a reminder, when I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather their belongings, and walk out the front door. Okay, can you hear me now? This is the reminder I do every week. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather their things, and walk out the front door. By a vote of 4-3, Eric, you are safe. Kale, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house.
When the votes came down, it was a great feeling knowing that my friends came through for me. You know, they really have my back.
So was it all an act? It was all a big lie? What was the deal?
Was what the big lie?
The whole thing.
No, it wasn't a big lie.
Dustin's vote? Nope.
I vote to evict Kale.
It's a good thing you guys gave your word. Right, Eric's here. Exactly the person that needs to be here. Biggest liar of the bunch. Great job.
I forgive Eric for what he did, but I don't forget. I have to kind of watch what I say to him and not trust him with everything.
Everyone jumping up and down wanting Eric out of here. And that idiot is still here right now. Nice job. You don't deserve to be here, Eric. You better have a hell of an HOH competition, Jack.
Yes! Not only was I not worried to celebrate, I was happy to throw it in their faces. It doesn't matter if we dance on their graves, you know, throw a freaking parade. There's nothing that they're gonna do to stop it. All right, let's see what we got. Which house guests do you want Eric to get nominated? Let's see. Dustin. Oh boy. What can I say? It's just about the last name I expected to see in there. Now I'm supposed to go up there and try and sell out one of the only people who actually went to bat for me. That's not to say that I'm not gonna try. It's what the American people want, so it's what they're gonna get. But, you know, if you gave me a directive that was in line with my strategic thinking, then it would be much easier to accomplish.
Nominations are tomorrow. Do you have any advice?
Dustin mentioned in the hot tub that he would take some smug satisfaction to be sitting there next to Dick, and I'm gonna throw that out there. We'll see what happens.
I know it's risky, but there is something to it. Dustin went off in the hot tub or whatever, and he was like, put me up against Dick. I don't care, because it'll be a bigger slap in his face when he goes home.
Eric, you are safe.
Thank you, Jess.
Come in.
Hey there.
Hi.
I really liked the touch of I'm giving you both the opportunity to play in the veto, because I think that is both true and also a nice little poke as well. Regardless of who wins, one of them is going home.
I have something to say. Your father's attacks have crossed a line. He's attacking his sexuality, her motherhood, her religion, and you collectively, the two of you, attacked my character and stripped it to the bone based on things I did not do. Whether he's your father or not, if anyone was saying these things about people, it should disgust you. He's saying despicable things that have gone too far to 6 of the 8 remaining people in the house. Only Zach and you have been excluded.
What do you want me to do, Eric?
Wait, hold on. Despicable, hurtful things.
Eric, you've never talked to me about how I feel about it. I'm not going around thinking it's funny and nice and hilarious and, you know, way to go. You don't know how.
I think what the problem is that it has a lot to do with you because you and your dad are always together. So it's awkward
Amber,
for
we're
us.
both on the block. One of us is going home, okay? And it's affecting my life outside of this house. That's what you guys don't understand.
I think it's a good idea to put Dustin up.
Will you?
Actually, in all sincerity, I think
no. I was going to talk.
I was joking.
No, I was going to ask you if you would.
I still have the opportunity to get Dustin nominated as a veto replacement, so I felt really good when Dustin offered himself as a replacement nominee. He's doing America's dirty work for us. In order to complete your next task, you must give the silent treatment to the house guest America has chosen for you. Who is it? Interesting. Jessica. All right, America, looks like you've thrown another tough task my way, but I'm not gonna let it break me down. I'm going to earn your respect if it kills me. So, I need to give Jessica the silent treatment. I need to avoid her at all costs. The best way for me to accomplish this task from America was to run into bed and stay there for as long as I could. Well, it's a big one. Gonna find out who we are targeting for eviction this week. I'm hoping to be targeting Dick for eviction this week. It would make my task far simpler and far more personally satisfying. Okay. Surprise, surprise, Dustin. Not a shocker. This is what I was expecting. And that's that.
So, let me ask you something. What exactly did Jack say?
He said, like, you just let me know. You let me know which way to vote is what he wanted to know.
Mm-hmm. I wish I didn't feel this way, but if you keep Dustin, then at least for one more week, I gotta say, I was like, oh my goodness, why is she taking her shirt off? I was all nervous. I was like, I mean, I know we're comfortable with each other, but boy.
These are boobs.
What are boobs?
These are boobs.
Oh, thanks. I think that Dustin is up to things, and I think he will try and go with Jen or Zach or Danielle or whoever, and he'll convince Amber to do whatever he wants to do.
But, I mean, like, if we keep Dustin, then
Well, if we keep
who knows what he's gonna do?
Okay, let's look at this. Okay. My perception is...
Hot, are you?
No, I'm not hot. You're not dying to have Dustin here at this point either. I think basically you'd have to make Jen and Zach do it, essentially. It's a question of if that's a move that you want to, you know, make and, you know, put your name on it.
No, I wouldn't have to do that, because I could just get you to do it.
Just break the tie.
I'm tired now, leave.
I'll say this quick and easy so we're not caught talking. With the alliance that you're in right now, you don't even trust half of the people. You, Jessica, me, Danielle can whip everyone's ass in this place.
From a competitive standpoint, yes, but you guys tried to absolutely bury me.
The most serious threat is it better to have that person as an enemy or as an ally?
Eric is logical. Eric is a game player. Eric is going to know that they're the only two that can keep me in the house.
Me and Danielle will not put you or Jessica up on the block or vote against you until the... And I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. Period. End of story. Talk to Jessica.
Right. Anything I'm doing, she's coming with me. So, you know.
And anything I'm doing, Danielle's coming with me.
Right. I'm listening to you, and I'm going to take it into consideration.
If you do this, you're going to be... You're blowing up the whole game.
What's wrong?
I thought about it. I think we should get rid of Dustin.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I started thinking today, I'm letting the game play me, and this is a chance to make a big, big move that would change things a lot. Maybe it's time for the people who really mean business to step up. And the way I see it is, if Dustin went, and he's definitely up to something, he's telling people that they owe things to him, and he's absolutely rubbing people the wrong way.
My initial take on the matter was to send Evil Dick home. He came after me, and he's a big threat in this house. However, after I got my directive from America, I knew it was time to up the ante and make a big move in this house. I'm going after Dustin in a big way.
Dustin, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
America, I feel great about what transpired this week. We got Dustin not only nominated, but out of this house, and the blood is on our hands, and I gotta say, it feels good. I had a great time with you in the house, man. Thank you for taking care of me last week. I couldn't have gotten through it without you. If you're watching this video, then it means I'm gonna be joining you in the jury house any day now, because it means something terribly, terribly wrong has transpired.
Should have paid attention then.
Jessica and I simultaneously took a huge risk, and we lined ourselves up with Dick and Danielle, and that risk has paid dividends immediately.
Want to go talk?
70s Brady Bunch?
So, how are you?
I'm good. I'm really good.
Really?
Yep.
Doesn't seem like a very good couple of days.
It's not, but that's what makes me more stronger.
I wanted you and I to be able to talk just from our, own personal point of view, not anyone putting words in anybody's mouth or anything like that. It was a very difficult choice and a purely strategic one. I had a very difficult time with it. I felt like the likelihood that the five of us would get there intact is difficult to imagine because things happen. Other people win HOHs.
No, totally, yeah.
And who was going to be the one of the five of us to leave when one of them won HOH? It was going to be me.
So this wasn't planned?
This was not planned.
Like when Dustin went up on the block as the pawn?
Absolutely
wasn't...
not. The fact is, I never made any deals with anyone at any time ever in this game.
I don't know, it just sucks. Like I just felt like I feel like we had such a strong group, and like now Dustin's gone, and that shouldn't make that big of a difference, but it does, obviously, because I don't know. I just don't know where I stand at with like you and Jessica now. Like, I mean, I feel like you guys will turn your back on me at any moment.
Just like old times. Good night. We are now officially badasses.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't do it.
Uh-huh. Oh. Okay.
I guess.
Give her a little kiss like I was hoping for. Come on.
You're as bad as Julie.
We did. Julie. What did Julie say?
A lot of our viewers have asked if you have romantic feelings for Eric. Do you?
Upstairs. Did she tell you? Come on. Oh, you lie. You lie. You're lying. You're so busted right now. Come on. What'd she say?
No, she was like, do you have a little bit of a crush on Eric? And I was like, oh, Julie.
Don't be silly.
Eric, oh, Julie.
Oh, Julie.
What'd you say?
I just said I really have a good time with Eric every day, and he's a lot of fun, but I'm just focusing on the game right now.
Who knows? Maybe when we get out of the house, there might be something.
But he's a really good kisser.
He kisses really good.
I know that you love me.
Whatever. I hate you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I think I really do.
All right, let's see what we got. Which house guest should Eric get nominated? Amber. Oh, I love America. I feel great about this choice, and it should be nice and easy to bury Amber and have her sitting in that seat that was left vacant by her buddy Dustin.
You come in.
What's going on?
Hello.
What's up?
Cheers.
Yes, I wanted to
Thank you.
congratulate the both of you. How could it be working any better right now? We sent his ass out of here. We have elevated ourselves a load from where we were 24 hours ago. None of us came here to let the likes of Amber tell us what to do and win the game. Eric.
You know Muay Thai?
Yeah, a little bit. You want me to teach you some ultimate fighting?
Ultimate fighting?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something about a guy who can wrestle that I like.
You grab the back of the person's head like this. That's called the clinch, all right? Sit down. So, like, let's say you punch me with, like, a really good shot.
Punch.
All right, so then I go like this, sorry, and grab your head like this. So then I can hold you close to me so you can't hit me, pulling you a lot closer to me and a lot tighter.
Whoa.
Like that.
Yikes.
It's actually hot in this room. Jeez. Eric doesn't have any game with the chicks. I like blocking Eric when he decides to go for some personal time with Jess. I can torment him.
Oh, Eric. Oh, for the love of God. Somebody, please.
You guys look really cute together.
Yeah, no.
He just taught me the clench. Better watch out.
The clench? What's the clench? Okay, here, do the clench.
Fine.
All right.
Ooh, I kind of like the clench. That's the clench?
Control your body.
What are you going to do? Like, knee me in the chin?
Yep.
Hello there.
It's not part of the move. Get him with the elbows. Get him with the elbows.
Boobies.
Well, that's her technique.
Anytime you want to do the clench, I'm down.
A modified boob clinch.
Sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Tell me more about me.
Oh, my.
I'm just going to get comfortable.
Wow. Pretty bold move right there. Head to the boobs. That's pretty inappropriate.
Oh, I'm not feeling, you know, I'm just getting comfy.
America, you may hold the deciding vote. Who did you choose to evict? Hello, Eric.
Hey, Julie.
Please cast America's vote to evict.
America, we happily vote to evict Jen.
Jen, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Jen, as happy as you are to be leaving, we're happier to see you go.
That's perfect.
What a bitch.
I was so put off by her little goodbye speech and her little snide comments on her way out. It's what everyone was thinking. What can I say? Just kind of blurt it out. You're a fun and unique and very interesting girl. And you always will be. At times we've been close, and at times we've been very good to each other inside of this house. That's never going to change.
You smell good.
Thank you. Okay, important question. In an upcoming competition, let's say a veto, maybe a luxury, you earn 30 minutes of camera-free time with Eric. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you A, use it to talk strategy that'll never be shown on the show? B, rip your clothes off immediately in a heat of passion and use each of the 30 minutes to make out with him? Or C, do you shyly sit awkwardly for 25 minutes saying, should I? Should I?
Are the cameras really gone?
And then spend the last 5 minutes finally sharing your first kiss.
Well, since I already openly talked strategy with you, it can't be A.
Okay.
So that leaves me with either
And yes,
B.
the cameras are actually gone, never to be aired.
They're definitely B. For sure.
I 100% agree.
What did you think of this question?
Just now, and thinking to myself,
Well, what would be your answer?
well, whether or not it'd be the one I'd want, the answer would probably be C.
What Jen was talking about was about you. She told me, make sure to tell Jess that Eric's a cheat and he really does have a girlfriend named Cheryl and they're not broken up.
What a bitch.
It bothered me a little bit because I hate cheaters and I hate liars, so that I just need to watch out for Eric.
The basic problem with Jen is that she thought that she knew everything, but she didn't. It was her own perception on the situation. Basically, you know, there's someone I very much care about and love, but
It's an
we
on and
don't
off
have
thing.
a title. It comes and it goes.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to describe it. What I just want to be like certain of is that Jessica completely understands. You know, I don't want there to be any sort of like, well, oh, like I didn't.
I wouldn't worry about Jessica, and I wouldn't bring it up just because then you don't offend Cheryl and you don't offend Jessica.
Yeah, the thing is, I have really, really tried to, like, you know, not cross lines in either direction or not, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you if you were bothered by Jen's stupid little snide comment that she made to Amber. It's a weird, sort of lingering situation. We're not specifically anything. We were together for a long time. It's up and down and confused. I don't know what to call it. I don't want to say it is. I want to say it's not. It is, or whatever.
That's so weird. Why would you do that, though?
I don't know.
I can't control what Eric does in the house, and if he does have a relationship and he is choosing to mess it up, then that is his decision.
Why say that as your last thing?
To try and take a cheap shot.
All right, let's see what we got. Who should Eric get nominated? Amber. Just as I expected, fantastic choice. I couldn't have selected a more fitting option myself. I can virtually guarantee that Amber will in fact be nominated.
Eric, you are safe.
Well, this HOH time, you certainly can't say that it's been unable to find time to hang out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I'm gonna turn the lights off.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm back here for one more second. Just one tiny little peck.
On your face.
On my face?
Now, where's your face?
Here it is. Can you see it? One more.
About time. You're a big kisser.
I am?
Uh-huh.
This could be bad news, man. You have no idea. I'm really attracted to you.
Aww. Well, obviously you know I am too.
That is correct. Congratulations, Eric. You have won the power of veto.
Woo! That's it. Welcome to the veto competitions, baby! Woo! Do the dance! Woo! My first veto win. It feels great to be able to get Jessica's back. I feel like I came through in the clutch, and it feels good. Oh my God. In order to accomplish this task, you must kiss the house guest America has chosen for you. Who is it? Come on, evil dick. I know you're in there. Jessica. Oh my God. The American people, they're taking great care of me. Well, I've already completed this task on my own terms, but I'm happy to do it again.
You know what? I'm gonna get crazy. It's 10 a.m. I'm sneaking a morning kiss. I took the opportunity to speak with each of the 6 with you this week. Everyone told me that there are clear and present threats and dangers to my safety and to their own safety in this house. But my personal opinion is that I view each and every one of you as very serious threats to me and the head of household this week. It's coming down to the end. One of us is going to win. They say to expect the unexpected. And that is why I am choosing to not use the power of veto this week. This meeting is adjourned. America, I know you guys wanted Amber nominated for the 2nd straight week, so I did not use the veto. Let's keep her up there, and now you have the choice to send her home if you'd like.
I know that the pictures of I don't remember if she said girlfriend or not back home, but I was like, I can just see like your family at home being like, oh my gosh, no, she's getting played by this guy, and she's like, I can just see like your mom wanting me to like tell you.
I don't have a girlfriend. I've had these conversations.
I know, I'm just telling you.
You're not.
feel-
I'm really put off by her putting her nose into our business. I really don't like that, and I don't like her trying to play us against each other, and I don't like her trying to play Victor and Danielle against each other.
What do you
I
mean
think
into
she's
our
sneaky.
business?
I'm gonna get into this, but let's keep in mind she was also a drug user when she had a 5-year-old child and like addicted to serious drugs. So the fact that she sits here and talks about what a good person she is, I'll tell you, I've never done any of those things. You've never done any of those things. Let's not get carried away.
You want Amber to go.
She's going to go home.
I knew that already.
Just because this week she's kissing your ass and trying to make you feel good does not mean that she has your back. Do you understand that she's trying to make you have problems with the only person who truly has your back and cares about you in this entire house?
Yeah.
And this is the reason why you like her?
Well, I don't know. I guess I felt like she was like looking out for me.
What is?
Just telling you.
My whole family are huge reality TV and television fans as a whole. Probably every single time that I'm still here another week, they think to themselves, holy, like this little ass might actually be onto something.
Yeah.
That's their way of being loving.
I'm Josh. I'm Eric's older brother. I've been watching Big Brother the entire summer on CBS, on Showtime, on the internet. I've been talking about it with fans on message boards. It really has been my life this summer.
I am telling you, for 2 months, they have not done anything but watch me.
I think that Eric is currently in the best position he's been all summer. Aligning with Dick allowed the American people to really align with Eric.
You, Jessica, me, Danielle can whip everyone's ass in this place.
I'm optimistic that by aligning with Dick and Danielle, Eric and Jessica have a foursome that can get themselves to the end.
Not to be obnoxious, but it's like the 4 badasses stood up and said, if you want to win this game, you have to come through us, and no one's been able to do anything about it so far.
I'm very much in favor of Eric and Jessica's relationship, both from strategic purposes and friendship and companionship separately.
I am going to do everything, and I mean everything, in my power for us to be the last 2 here.
It was never Eric's intention going into this game to have a romantic fling.
About time.
The fact that it happened anyway indicates that he had true interest.
You're a good kisser.
I am?
Uh-huh.
Cheryl was his ex-girlfriend who was on again, off again for over 4 years, but about 3 weeks before he entered the Big Brother house, he did consider getting back together with her, and she was not interested.
My name is Cheryl, and I have been going out with Eric for 4.5 years. I miss him, but watching him on TV, I get excited for him. I basically prep myself up before each episode. I'm like his little cheerleader.
My mom said to me before coming here, she's like, you know, you should really be done or be on. I said, I've been saying that for over a year now.
Eric may have lied about America's player tasks, but if there is one thing Eric has been 100% honest about, it's that he is not dating anyone. Cheryl is not his girlfriend at the time he entered this house.
You thought you might need some bubbles for your bathtub? These premium bubbles are the finest bubbles in all of California.
Jessica and Eric in the house right now, they're completely forming a bond. The thing is, it's like you can't help but be a little jealous. You can't. That's just human nature. Oh, now I'm gonna cry.
I didn't make the decision lightly. It's not like, oh, this girl's cute, and I'm gonna kiss her. It's like, whoa, this is kind of like a big deal, and something that I have not done in a really long time.
Until he comes off the show and tells me, listen, all of that with Jessica meant something else. I am 150% on his side, and I can't wait to see him.
So I know the real Eric Stein.
And you love him.
And I love him.
Eric is playing for you, America, and 78% of you wanted him to evict Amber. Amber, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
In looking at the eviction, I was really satisfied with what happened. Voting Amber out was what America wanted, it's what I wanted, and I was happy to see her go. I think you have a great heart, you're a kind person, and you were a valuable ally in this game. I'm really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, very, very sorry. Who should Eric get nominated? Jamaica. I am really, really happy with this. I think Zach is going to be very receptive to this idea. This is going to be an easy one. Jamaica is going to be nominated.
What's shaking? How's it been for you so far?
I mean, I'm trying to pick my brain on what the hell to do, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's such a crapshoot right now for me.
Well, first things first, you're gonna do what you have to do, and I understand that. But for me, the ideal scenario is that Jamaica goes up and we will all just send her home. We would all feel comfortable with her leaving. We'd all be happy with her leaving. She makes us all wary. She is going to be dangerous, and she's going to be impossible for any of us to beat at the end.
But then again, the other thing she hasn't done a damn thing in this game since she's been here.
Eric, you're safe.
Exactly.
I feel like everything I do is wrong all the time. It's either wrong in the game, wrong personally, wrong for my interest versus someone else's versus whatever. I'm juggling things beyond the scope of this game that, frankly, may mean more to me than the game itself. I really care about her a lot. I just feel like such a heel, such a useless piece of crap. And I'm going to lose the game, and I'm going to lose the personal relationships.
Right.
I don't know what to do.
I'm America's player, and I'm doing what I need to do to support America and make my way through this game. But here I am in a situation where I feel like I'm going to hurt someone. This is my absolute dream to be here, and it's turning into a complete nightmare for me right now. Nobody really likes Jamaica, and no one wants to go against her. All of a sudden, everyone's gonna, yeah, maybe we need Jamaica here. I mean, it's not one of those weeks, There are weeks where you can see it in any which way. This is just not one of them. She's just got to go before she can do anything about it, and then the party's over.
Yeah. Jamaica's a pretty good spirit, considering.
Jessica. She has to know that. Me and Danielle are closer to Jessica than we are with her.
Everything is fine with Dick and Danielle. They are on our side. Jamaica is going to go home, and Jessica is going to be here to fight another week.
Can you even just imagine for a second the look on Dustin, Jen, and Amber's face when Jamaica walks in the door? They're going to cry.
Eric is confident that our alliance is set and strong, but overconfidence has been the downfall of quite a few people in this game. Me and Danielle hold the power to send anyone home that we want.
Hello.
Hey, I talked to Jamaica.
You did? What did you say?
Dick told me I was going home, Jess, and I was like, what?
What did she kind of say?
She's like, I don't know if he's just trying to test me and see if I'll tell anyone, or he wants me to tell everyone. I don't know. I guess I'm just not going to believe it until it happens.
Yeah, but if they wanted one of us out, we would have been sitting next to each other.
He knows that I'm stressing out about being on the block, but just the reassurance from Eric, it makes me feel that I'm okay now.
Because otherwise, with the veto, we could have both protected ourselves, so they wouldn't take that risk. They're smart enough to realize that.
Yeah.
I feel confident that Jessica is going to be safe this week. She has nothing to worry about. Dick and Danielle are going to come through with their word. All right, let's see what we got. Which of the two nominees do you want Eric to get evicted from the Big Brother house? Thank God. Jamaica. That is a big, big relief. If I want any chance of making it to the final two, and America making it to the final two, I need Jessica fighting this battle by my side.
Jessica, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Really sorry.
Jessica, I love you. I'm gonna do this for you.
We have developed a bond that's going to carry us well beyond this game. Zach, Dick, and Danielle should get armed security because I am going to be a maniac for as long as I stay.
Sorry, Eric.
Not surprised.
It's all game, dude.
I believe that the entire state of Kansas hates the Donatos right now.
I say I'm not surprised. I understand.
Sorry.
Danielle, when I asked, you could have just told me. There was nothing we could have done to change
Eric, we
it.
didn't. I did not know then.
That's honestly the only complaint I have. I just asked for 2 days with her if I, knew that she was going to go, and it was not in. There was nothing we could have done to campaign or change the votes anyway. The votes were there either way. I would have liked to have had the time and known. That's all.
It was seriously a last-minute decision, and I'm sick about it. I don't feel good. I don't feel good in many ways. I'm shaking right now.
Honestly, I had no sympathy for Eric. It's just all strategic. It's nothing personal.
Well, we'll see how it pans out. If I go out and win, we'll see what happens. If not, I'll see her again in 20 minutes, so it won't matter.
I don't think you know how much I need you here and how much I want you here. I am going to be a maniac for as long as I stay, fighting for your honor. Jessica, I love you.
Wow, this really sucks. We all kind of had a feeling that it was coming, and I am sorry I'm put on the spot like this. Jamaica and Eric, you're both nominated. Sorry, it is all game.
Do what you're gonna do.
Winning power veto instantly. A lot of power, a lot of time to think over the course of the events. At this point in time, I'd really like to use it, but I'm not. I'm not going to use it. I made an oath to my group. I'm going to stick to it. I will not use the power veto this week.
Thank you, Jamaica. Eric, what would you like to say?
Obviously, I'm disappointed and surprised to be in this position right now. All I can say to the three of you, the power is in your hands. If you actually run through your collective minds right now, you will see that I've been good to the three of you in this game. Any word I've given you, I have stuck to. I had the opportunity to eliminate all three of you in this game, and I chose not to because I did believe in what you were saying to me. Obviously, to some degree, that trust was breached earlier this evening, but I've been good to you. Be good to me. Give me a fair chance. Thank you.
I vote to evict Eric.
Eric.
House guests, just a reminder, when I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest must immediately say goodbye and walk out the front door. By a vote of 2-0, Eric, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
When Eric left, it was a plan coming to fruition. I felt bad, but it was what we planned. The final four is of mine and Danielle's choosing.
It's okay.
I wish that I didn't have to go back on my word to Eric, but at the same time, Eric's been probably one of the biggest liars in this game. He's betrayed many people, and, sorry, but sucks for you.
Played a good game, dude.
Thank you. Not good enough.
Sorry, bro.
No problem. Sorry. To be expected. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Nothing.
No ill will. Just keep in mind, you sent the Philadelphia lawyer to the jury, so,
You are, huh?
We'll see. No, not at all. But, you know.
Just remember, it's nothing but game. It's nothing personal. I love you to death, bro. Seriously.
I know, guys.
I had
Good
the
luck
best time with you here.
Honestly, good luck to all of
anyone.
you. You know, I'm not leaving with sour grapes. I appreciate it, guys. Best of luck. May the best person win.
Send Jen our regards.
Love you all. Will do.
Love
Hopefully
you,
she's
Eric.
dead by shark attack.
Bye, Eric. Okay.
Thank you.
You okay, Chica?
When Eric left, it finalized the whole mentality of I'm on my own in this game, and I'm going to do the best that I can, and I'm going to decrease and let God increase and just let him do his thing, and I hope that I end up pulling this thing out.
Oh my God, you guys. Look at the board. 10 gone, you guys.
Hello.
Hello, America's player. Eric, welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Please have a seat.
Will do.
No, well, Eric, for 7 years now, you've been dying to go in the Big Brother house. How difficult is this moment for you?
Actually, I'm really at peace with it, Julie. I feel like I played the best game I could possibly play under the circumstances. I had obstacles that nobody else had to deal with in this house. I'm not surprised about what happened, and the people who did it to me would have been long gone if the decisions were in my hands, so.
The circumstances you speak of as being America's player,
Yes,
no doubt.
indeed.
What was the toughest part of being America's player?
Well, you know, it was very difficult to balance my personal goals in this game with America's goals. I embraced what America was doing. It was a great honor to be selected as America's player. At the same time, things would have unfolded very differently in this house if I had my complete say in the matter.
Really? Like how so?
Well, Dustin and Amber would still be here. Dick and Danielle and Zach would be long gone. I mean, it's the way it is. It was my job to honor America's wishes. Unfortunately for myself, I did a great job in doing it, and they were pulling for the people that sent me out of this house. I fought hard to see that I got the people evicted America wanted evicted. I succeeded almost every time. They weren't necessarily the people I wanted to see go, but that was the position I was in, and I wanted to do it for the fans.
You said going into the house, the last thing you wanted was a showmance. So was the showmance with Jessica real?
It wasn't a showmance whatsoever, Julie. It was genuine, honest feelings. It was in no way part of my game whatsoever. It was a greatly pleasant surprise and something wonderful that I found in this house that I never expected.
But did you feel that that got in the way of you playing the game?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. She was a perfect partner, tried and true. I'm just sad that my role as America's player may have compromised her position in this house as well as being my ally.
Well, Eric, as you know, for every 5 America's Player tasks that you successfully completed, you earned $10,000. And right now, you're leaving the Big Brother house with $40,000. So congratulations
Thank you
on
very
that.
much.
But you do have one more task.
Ooh.
That's to show back up here on September 18th and help determine the winner. But for now, you are off to the jury house.
Fair enough. Thank you very much, Julie.
And Jessica's there.
Well, exactly. Yeah, 20 minutes later, right?
Thank you.
Thank you.